What's up, people? Now, the reason this video may be late is because, well, at the moment I have no internet. You may recall on another video before how I discussed my problems I was having with O2 and how they were kicking me off of my package, my internet deal, because I was downloading too much. Well, they decided to do it early, about 9-10 days early. It was due to be discontinued on the 22nd, and it's now what, the 13th. I discovered it this morning at 12 a.m. this morning or last night. I was online and all of a sudden I couldn't get on. I was like, oh, what the hell? My router's gone or something like that. Like, it needs reset. Tried to reset it and everything like that today, and bugger all happened. So I phoned up O2 and it turns out that they've started the process and that has disconnected my internet. So I've got no internet, so I cannot play any games online, I can't do anything. All I have is the 3G on my phone. I do have a mobile broadband dongle for the laptop, so I'm gonna have to try and find that, and I think you need to top it up or something like that. So I'll see if I can do that on my phone. But yeah, if I find that, I'm going to upload this video with that, which will probably take about 5 hours, but whatever. And if not, then you're going to get it 20 days late, I'm afraid. There'll be no video. I'll probably lose about 1,000 subscribers because I've not uploaded a video in 20 days, but hopefully I can find that and hopefully it'll work because I want to get a video uploaded, this video uploaded, and if I can't find that, I might have to take it around to a friend's house or something to get it uploaded because I can't leave you guys out in the cold like that without a jersey. My videos are like a blanket to keep you warm from the harsh elements. Anyway, enough of that. I'm using the MP5K because you asked me to. It was one of the most requested guns, MP5K, and I never used it at all really. I used the MP5 in Call of Duty 4, but that's because it was a beast. It's like the best gun on there, but yeah, once you've used the UMP, there's just no point in using the MP5K, in my opinion. It kind of renders it not as good. I won't say useless, because it is still a really useful gun. And when you're running about in free-for-all with silencer on, it's good, because you're quite fast with it, just like you are with the UMP. And it's got good hip fire on it. If you're running around a corner and there's a guy there and you hip fire with this, then the chances are you're going to kill him if your aim's on. If you have steady aim on, then you probably will definitely kill him. Whereas sighting up on this is a little bit harder. I don't like the iron sight compared to the UMP. I prefer the iron sight on the UMP a hell of a lot more. So this is another problem with free for all I have all the time is the boosters. You know I hate boosters. I could hear their blooming tactical insertions. I was like, dudes, I've already killed one of you there before. Why go back to the exact same spot? It's just stupid, but boosters will be boosters. But yeah, back to the MP5. It looks good. It's a good looking gun, but as I said, the iron sight, I don't know what's wrong with it. Because like technically, there's nothing wrong with it. There's enough for you to see, enough room to see. There's the pointy bits pointy enough, if that makes sense. I just feel it doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me. It may just be me. I may just be being a picky bastard, but I don't know. For some reason, the UMP. I think I've just got like a love affair with the UMP, and if I know it's like a whatever people call a try-hard gun. I'm not really sure what that means, but people hate on the UMP. People hate on the ACR. Like, if you did good with it, who gives a shit if it's a fucking try-hard gun or whatever? And sorry for swearing. I'm pissed off about this whole internet business that I mentioned earlier. So yeah, I do not bad in this. Hey, this is another problem with MP5K that I've realised. Ammo, you run out of ammo a hell of a lot. So but other than that, it is a good gun all around. And if you want to change from the UMP, then go for it. This is it's probably one of the best submachine guns, cause I'm not into the submachine guns in this for some reason. Like I love in World at War, all I use is submachine guns. In Call of Duty, Call of Duty 4, I think I use machine guns as well, assault rifles. But a lot of the time it was just the submachine guns. But in this, I'm more an assault rifle guy or UMP. It's the only submachine gun I really use because the P90, I don't know. When it's sighted up, I just feel I can't get that many kills with it whatsoever. I don't know why, and it's really good at hip fire, and it's got a big clip, so you can take out a bunch of people. But I'm not that good at aiming hip fire, and I'm better aiming sighted up. And I don't know. I don't know. UMP is really the only one I use. The mini Uzi actually, I never used that until like yesterday, before my internet all fucked up. I was using it with lightweight and marathon, just rushing. It was a fucking host. It was a domination, and I would just sprint to B and then spray. I'd get like a 3-man spray with that. It was really good, but then it is only good at close range. It's terrible at long range. So, as I said, the UMP is like an all-purpose kind of SMG. It works at range and close range. Now, I've tried other sights on the MP5K and they're quite good. The red dot sight, obviously, it's a lot easier because I've already expressed how I don't like the iron sight on this. I still don't know why. It's been like a minute or so. I still haven't figured it out. But the red dot is obviously easier to see with. My dog is barking. Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that on the mic, but my dog's barking at some other dog walking past the window, and them other dogs howling at him barking. Anyways, it's obviously a lot easier to see what you're shooting at. But I feel that without silencer, I don't get the kills as easily. Oh my god, these dogs. Um, I've lost myself now. Yeah, I find it easier to get kills with a silencer. I don't know if it's because they don't notice me because I'm silenced, or if it's just like a mental thing with me, like I just think I aim better. But when I'm using a silencer, like I use a silencer with almost every weapon, and I seem to get a lot more kills using the silencer compared to other sights. And I love the holographic. If I had to pick a sight that wasn't an iron sight and then a gun, it's a holographic, because it beats pretty much with anything. But yeah, I tend not to use sights that much. I'm more of an iron sight guy, so I would actually prefer if you got to use the iron sights on the sniper rifles, because that would be awesome. It might not be, but I liked it in World at War with the bolt action rifles, and I think it would be okay. Because if you've played Killzone 2, you know the Saboteur class. His rifle is like a bolt rifle, and it uses iron sight. It's kind of like the sniper rifle. It's not as powerful as the sniper rifle in Killzone 2, but it's the same. You can tell it's the same like model, just kind of remodeled for automatic fire, but semi-automatic fire. But I think a sniper rifle with iron sight would be fun, or at least a red dot sight. It would be interesting because you get red dot sights in Battlefield, and they can be quite fun to use. So the gameplay itself, I'm winning, surprisingly. I don't always win free-for-alls. I only ever put up ones where I do quite well because I just said do. Where because you don't really want to see me failing. But I would say 7 out of 10 times I fail at games in general, just video games and life. No, yeah, 7 out of 10 games I won't win, but maybe 8 out of 10. But I do beast at some games, and mostly with the UMP, because if I try other weapons like this, I played like about 20 games with this, and this was like the best out of the bunch. And as you can see, I didn't even get 30 kills, so I'm obviously not that great with this gun. And so yeah, and you also might have noticed that there's no audio coming from the gameplay in this video. That's because for some reason when I recorded it, it was out of sync, like completely. It was about like 4 seconds, 3 seconds out of sync. So you'd hear the bullets after I'd shot, and it was just irritating. And I felt it would be more entertaining to watch as with no audio than to be distracted with it being out of sync. Because I know if I'm watching a movie or something like that, or a video on YouTube and it's out of sync, it really annoys me. Like if so, there's a video on YouTube of someone talking and it's out of sync, I can't watch the whole thing because it just really irritates me. So I got rid of the audio for you to make it easier. Yeah, I knew the game was coming to an end here, so I was just like trying to get as many kills as I could in the last few seconds. I always seem to do better at the end of a match because I'm like, there's only this many seconds left. Rush, 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 and I get as many as I can. So maybe I should just do that throughout the whole game. Although sometimes when I try that, I just die all the time because I'm rushing and not even thinking. I think it's the pressure. If there was always that constant doot doot all the way through, I think I'd do awesome. So yeah, that's the game. I got 24 and 8. Hopefully I'll get this up for you guys by hook or by crook. You're not having to wait for like 20 days. So I'll get it up. Don't worry. Obviously, if you're watching this. Anyway, bye.